Hey guys, so ignore any background noise you hear. The kids are awake. I'm doing this video in the late afternoon because I want to get these cards out for you guys to see from the Simon Says Stamp December kit. Also, I had a few updates for you. I am going to Florida, so I will be leaving either late Sunday night or early Monday morning. Yes, honey.
Can I say hi?
Go ahead, say hi.
Hi.
So, I'm going to try, I got a whole bunch of stuff that I got to get done before I leave, but I'm going to try to make a couple videos ahead of time to make sure I have videos to put out next week while I'm gone. So, without further ado, card number 1 for the Simon Says Stamp December Holiday Cheer Kit is this guy right here. Now, I took the paper that came in the kit, the white, I saved it and cut it into panels for the cards. The red and green, I made that into card bases, and then I added 2 gray, another turquoise, and a different red. I think a different red. Oh no, because this had 3. I think it was just the gray, because this had 3 of those Audrey blue too. So this has a fog card base from Simon Says Stamp. I think my finger was bleeding. Okay, anyway, I took a piece of the pattern paper from the kit, from the paper pad, and I stamped out a Very Merry Christmas, and I heat embossed that. The Merry was stamped out with the festive berries that came in the kit. And then I used the candy cane die, and I stamped them out, or I cut them out with white cardstock, and some of them I cut apart from the back. You can see one there, one behind the pole, so I could have some different angles back and forth. And then I filled them in with some of the stickles from the limited edition kit and some Nuvo drops, some Holiday Cheer. Let's see what the names are. I used the Spring Meadow, Sunlit Meadow, Nuvo glitter drops, Holiday Cheer, and then the White Blizzard, and then I used the stickles that came in the limited edition kit. And I just did a whole bunch of candy canes and alternated the colors because the reds and the greens ended up being 2 different tones of each color, so it turned out pretty cute. I used some of my Doodlebug glitter cardstock to make the hills on the card. Honey, 1 second, guys. Riley, can you quiet down just a little bit, please, honey? And I popped that front hill up on foam tape, and then I stamped out the North Pole, and I put in my own words here because it didn't say what I wanted on the sentiments on the kit. I put Polar Bear Square, Santa's Workshop, and Candy Cane Lane. And that's it for card number 1. Okay, card number 2, I used a green card base. I took some of the striped pattern paper from the kit and put it right behind this paper. This is Bristol Smooth. I stamped out a whole bunch of the snowflakes and used the antique gold from the limited edition kit and also my metallic evergreen that I picked up at AC Moore. And then I stamped out Sending Christmas Cheer in Pine Needles Oxide and covered that with clear embossing powder. And that was basically it. I brushed in with my new brushes. Amazon guys, they work wonderful. They I guess they're makeup brushes, but they look exactly like those ones I think from Picket Fence. And the difference in price is ridiculous. I mean, not that I can do a review because I didn't buy the Picket Fence ones. I can't afford to. But these work great. So anyway, I used the festive berries to blend in the background and sprayed it with a little bit of water. And that's it for card 2. I didn't do the insides on any of these because I was trying to hurry up and get them finished. Card 3, I used one of those Audrey blue card bases. I used some of the candy cane striped paper from the kit. And then I cut a strip of white Bristol Smooth paper. I think I cut it to 2 inches wide. And at first I tried to, I inked out the background in tumbled glass and broken china on that strip. And I think at first I tried to use the snow stamp from the set and just use water on it, but you could barely tell. You couldn't really see the snow. So I ended up using embossing, the Simon Says stamp embossing ink, and my Wow Superfine White embossing powder to do the snow. Then I stamped and cut out and colored the tree from the stamp set. And I like the way that came out. I used Copics for that. And then I put my Hero Arts lacquer pen on the star and each of the ornaments. So if you run your finger over it, I mean, they're really super shiny and you can feel the bumps. And I used just a little bit of like an ice blue marker. I think it was BG 10 and 11 on that patch of what I think of as ice. I used a sticker from the sticker sheet and backed it on a piece of the white metallic envelope. So it would have a background around the edge, popped it up on foam tape, and used some of the red sequins. And that's it for card 3. Okay, card 4. I used some more pattern paper from the kit. I was really trying my hardest to use some of that paper, guys. Really what I wanted to do was just ink blend a whole bunch of backgrounds and play with them, but I stuck to mostly using paper. It was the Falling Snow pattern paper. And then I used a piece of the red metallic envelope and put cardstock behind it. And then I cut out with my wonky die, but I trimmed down the outer edge a little bit, this part of the pattern paper with the map on it of Santa's Village. And then I used lacquer pen on like the roofs. I used glitter pen first. I think it was Wink of Stella. Then I went over all the roofs. How do you say that? Roofs? I don't know. If you guys know, let me know in the comments. With my Hero Arts lacquer pen and the top of the train. And then I stuck the sticker that says North Pole up on foam tape, pointing to the North Pole right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. And the red part that's holding that pattern paper is popped up on a piece of craft fun foam. And then it says, Here Comes Santa Claus, which was another sticker off the sticker sheets. And that's it for card number 4. Okay, now I started having trouble after those first few cards. So no matter what I was doing, I think I was, because I'm trying to do too much this week in preparation for leaving last minute. But I was like, should I use pattern paper? Should I stick to stickers? Should I stamp out some more stuff? So I went with stickers and pattern paper again. I used an Audrey blue card base. I used that snowflake pattern paper and cut out some more hills from the Doodlebug glitters paper I had in my stash. And then I used the house sticker and the truck sticker. Now I cut the border off of the truck sticker. It just didn't look right when I put it on top of that hill, and that hill is popped up on foam tape. And then I used a tiny Santa head from a piece of the pattern paper, glued that over the holly on the truck door, and then I covered Santa's face in glitter and Hero Arts lacquer pen. And I also did the outside edges of the sticker because I fussy cut all that border off. I used a black Memento marker and just edged it out so it looked more finished. I used the tree sticker, and then I used lacquer pen on all the ornaments, and then I used some of the snowflakes off the sticker sheets and popped them up on round dimensional foam squares, well, foam circles. And then I stamped out Wishing You Christmas Cheer. And that's it for card 5. Yep, 5. Wouldn't be a video for me if I wasn't counting how many cards I've gone through. Card 6, I took the last Audrey Blue card base, and I actually took the envelope itself. I cut the white metallic envelope up, and I stamped out a whole bunch of different snowflakes in the colors I thought matched the kit. And my Catherine Pooler inks, the few that I have, seem to match up pretty good with the colors of the kit. So I used Peppermint Scrub, Spruce, and Aquatini. That's what I used to stamp out all the snowflakes, and I did it so that there's just kind of like an oval opening in the center. I knew I wanted to use this tree because I had already cut it out and colored it, and I colored all the ornaments in a blue that would match the Audrey blue. I also put lacquer pen over the heart, or the star, and all the ornaments. And then I put some down at the bottom on the base to make it look like ice. Stamped out Sending Christmas Cheer. I did that in the Aquatini, covered it with clear embossing powder. And actually, I think I did that with all of these snowflakes. I did. I didn't just ink them, stamp them. I went over all of them with clear embossing powder. Then I used some of my new Postbox Red Nouveau Vintage drops in some of the centers of the snowflakes, and then I also used a little bit of the White Blizzard in some of the centers. I took, before I taped or put this sucker down with foam tape, I used a little bit of mustard seed oxide so that it would look like the star was glowing. And I think it brings a little bit of pop of color to all those other colors on the card. And this is actually one of my favorite cards. So that's it for card 6. Card 7 is also one of my favorites. It's the other card base from the Fog cardstock. I took a piece of Bristol, cut it down to 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. And I had this self-made, let me see if I got it here for you guys. I made 2 of these. I noticed that a lot of people have these stencils. Well, at least I saw it on Brutus Monroe. So I made my own out of quilting plastic templates. And I used an oval from my set that I thought would work the best for the stencil. And I also did a circular one. So anyway, first I took this guy and put him down, and I used that snow stamp that came in the set and stamped out the snow in Festive Berries. Then I covered up that part with the solid oval and ink blended the Festive Berries on with my ink brush. And then I took this little Santa guy, and he was already colored. I colored like 2 of those, 2 of the Christmas trees, and like 4 of the North Poles. And I just colored him in my favorite reds, which were R89, R46, and R27 in the Copics. Not that I have many to begin with. And I put a little bit of, it's not the White Blizzard, it's actually the glitter accents in Fresh Snowfall. I put on Santa's hat on the brim and on the little pom-pom. And I put some black gel pen on the list to make it look like there was words or names on it, only on the side that would be the front of the paper. And then I used a pole, another pole that I had colored and cut out. And I put lacquer pen on the pole itself, not on the signs, but on the pole. And I stamped out this way to the North Pole. Santa's popped up on foam squares, and then I used a piece of that red metallic envelope on top of cardstock, so it would be a little bit more firm and sturdy, and pop that up on foam tape. And that's it for card 7. I think that's 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 7. Sorry, guys. And card 8. Whenever I see one of these banner stickers or these banner stickers, I get all excited. I love doing these guys, and for some reason I never think to do a banner unless I get these stickers in a kit or something. So I took the holly paper and I put 2 eyelets into it, 2 gold eyelets, and then I used some gold and natural twine, and then I took the twine and I knotted it behind just in case, because I didn't want it to come out while I was gluing it. And I shaped the twine the way I wanted it, put down a thin strip of my deluxe adhesive from Nouveau, let that dry for a minute, and then instead of using the snowflake banner that came with the stickers, I traced and cut out 2 banners that looked exactly that size and same shape out of the red metallic envelope put on top of cardstock so it would be sturdy. And I put holly and a snowflake on each of those, so it would be, I'm a balance out person, so just putting that snowflake on the front didn't cut it for me. I wanted it to be even. So I did this, so they each had a piece of holly and they each had a snowflake, and just put down some sequins, but in the center of the sequins on this one I put some of those Postbox Red Nouveau Vintage drops. And that's popped up on craft foam after it was all done. Card number 9 is some more paper piecing for the most part. Paper piecing and stickers. I took the red tag, cut out the Santa paper, put it straight on the card base, glittered up the Santa faces with my Spectrum Noir glitter pen. Took the sticker of Santa holding his bag, stuck him on there, but I put some double-sided adhesive on that because those stickers, some of them were sticky enough for me, some of them weren't. And then I used the red tag from the kit and used the sticker that looked like a mini tag, centered it on there, used a little bit of red and white Christmas twine and tied a bow with it. And I didn't cut them, I just kind of laid them underneath the tag because it's popped up on foam tape. And put a couple stickers down here with some holiday cheer Nouveau glitter drops. And that's it for that card. Card 10 is probably the only one in the set of 10 that I'm not sure if I like it or not. It started out okay. I took the, this is an Audrey Blue, but it was one I had in my stash that was close. And I used my Aquatini Catherine Pooler ink to stamp out all the different snowflakes. And then I knew I hadn't used these postage stamps yet from the set. So I stamped each of those out in one of the colors that matched the kit. And then I used my Infinity, postage stamp Infinity dies to cut those out. Popped them up on foam tape. But it still looked kind of plain to me. And it had a couple small sentiments, but no major one. So it just, I felt like it needed something else. So I hung 2 of the ornament stickers from the sticker sheets and put Jack there on top of that 3rd one because of course I couldn't hang anything from the bottom of it. And then I put some White Blizzard and some Sunlit Meadow Nouveau drops, glitter drops in there on the center of the snowflakes, and it's okay. I mean, I would send it out, but it's definitely not one of my favorite cards. So those are the 10 cards, guys. I hope there's some variety there for you guys and that you like them all, or it gives you some inspiration. Like I said, I definitely want to get a couple videos done before I leave, so I have something to put out for you guys at least twice next week that's Christmas related. Because pretty soon you guys aren't going to want to be making Christmas cards anymore. So I just wanted to show you real quick also, I just picked up the Nouveau Postbox Red Vintage Drops and also in the Earl Grey. I think that's Earl Grey. Yes, Earl Grey. I haven't used these ones yet, but I love the red ones. Excuse me. And I think that's it. That's all I had to show you guys. I still had quite a few stickers left. I have that much left from the sticker sheets, so quite a bit left. Of course, my stamp set. And then a whole bunch of the candy canes left over that I had made. Oh, where'd that guy fall? I did not cut up, the only envelope I did not cut up was the Audrey Blue one. And I still have a few pieces of pattern paper left. Plus some scraps. And that's it, guys. If you have not subscribed and you like what you see, I hope you are encouraged enough to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification button because we have a giveaway at least once a month. Hopefully we'll be having one right before Christmas also, as I've been saying, as long as I have enough money to do it. Oh, I had a whole bunch of sequins left too, guys. And that's it for now. Time to end this video so I can make some more stuff for you guys, so I have videos for next week. You guys enjoy the rest of your week, and if you're in someplace cold, stay warm. And if you're in someplace nice, enjoy the weather. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.